I think we completed Spring Core and AutoWire, right, in Spring Framework. So let's see how jdbc and hibernate used to work in the Spring ground. Can anyone go ahead and share your screen? Anyone? Nikhil or
Yeah, yeah.
Ganesh? Okay. So create a project, Spring jdbc. Finish. So go ahead with the build path, add external jars. Java build path, add external jars. Okay, here as you should, we need to select the page, right? So what all are the basic? You need to select Apache Commons.
Hibernate.
No, you're going hibernate, just Spring only. Spring 5. Go to Spring 5. The first one inside the. Okay, so the second one, Apache Commons login, second jar, and AOP beans context. I mean, Spring AOP, Spring beans, Spring context, Spring core, expression, core, expression. Now, these are the basic stuff, but right now we are going to play with JDBC. So apart from this, you need to select Spring JDBC and also Spring TX. Scroll down and check for TX. TX means transaction, Spring TX. Yeah, click open. Now click add external again, load your post jar file also. Come out, where is your post?
Is it one of these three?
No, you are having in your separate location, right? To connect with your database,
Oh,
Postgres.
Postgres. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Do you know the location? Or else first click apply and close
Yeah,
and
yeah,
check the
yeah.
location from other project. Okay. Okay. So now we need a table. Are you having a table which have ID, username, password? I think we created, right? Can you open your Postgres and check? Also, you can share your complete screen. Stop sharing and share screen one. We are seeing only Eclipse.
Yeah, this is the one, right?
ID, username, password. Okay, we are having it. Okay. So now we can create a package and bean class for this. Bean class name can be login bean or login, whatever it is. Have a login. Okay. And complete the properties. Private int ID, private string username, password. Copy paste it. Okay. Save it. Now here minimize the hibernate stuff. So here we are not going to use the bean class directly. We are going to have a DAO class. Okay. So right click on package, create login DAO, login DAO.java, finish. Okay. So here we are going to have one variable private jdbc template, capital J, capital T, jdbc template. Put control space bar to make it. It's a class name. jdbc template. I think only J is caps. J and T is caps. Are you getting jdbc template? Type T. Yeah, hit it. And variable name can be same name. Copy paste jdbc template. Have only J as small letter. Just type jdbc template, whole word. Yeah, it can be anything just to make sense. Yeah. Okay, make J a small letter and create getter and setters for this variable. Okay. Now, what is this class going to do? What is the need of having DAO means? As we already talked in Hibernate, what are the operations you want to do with respect to the database? What are the communications you want to do with respect to the table? Um, Instead of directly writing on the coding side, we should have a predefined methods so that whenever you want to do that operations, you can simply call that method. Okay, so we'll be doing insert, update, delete, and all, right? So for all those stuff, we need to have a method. So create a method, public int insert user. Method name is insert user, and you should pass the bean variable login space l, login space l. So inside the method, of course, either it is going to be a normal jdbc or spring jdbc, doesn't matter, but definitely we belongs to query. Okay, so we need to write the query. Can you, okay, I will copy paste, you can get it from the chat. Yeah, copy that query, paste it line 18. I'm giving update also. And this is for, yeah, first then you can do return your jdbc template variable. Return jdbc template dot, will be getting an update method.
What about this LB dot?
No, first complete that one. L, it is L, not LB. Your login L, right? Variable name. Yeah. L dot
Okay,
get ID,
okay.
L dot get user. Yeah. Okay. Next line. Return is your variable jdbc template. Put a dot. You'll be getting update method and update method. Call the update method and pass the query string. Yeah, query. Okay. Now copy paste the method 2 more times for method name update user and delete user. Copy line number 17 to 20 and paste 2 more times. Okay. And I have given in the chat both of the query. First, copy the update query and replace line number 23. So these are the operations. Apart from that, what we will do, we may retrieve all the information from the table, and also we may retrieve all the information for a single ID, a kind of using where condition, right? So for that also a couple of methods is there. I will give in the chat. First, this is the method to return single data for ID condition using where condition. Copy paste. Okay. So change login bean into login. Your class name is login. And import all the packages. At line number 38, 39 also change login bean into login. Okay. And import the package. First import for row mapper. At the right hand side also you need to change login bean. The generics should be changed login bean into login. Okay. Now import the package for row mapper first. Let it be. It will resolve automatically when you are importing all the packages. Make sure you are importing the correct one. It should be second one. Yeah. Okay. And SQL exception. No. You first complete the importing one. The error will go automatically. That should be from your SQL only. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So in the interview, they may ask what do you mean by the row mapper class. Okay. Row mapper is to achieve the uh, findings using where condition. So you are passing ID here at line number 37. In this method, you are passing ID. For this ID, you need to get all the information, a kind of where condition, right? So row mapper will map the ID for that particular row and it will retrieve all the information. Okay. And next method, what I'm giving is to retrieve all the information. Select star from login. Okay. Copy. Paste. Yeah. Copy paste. Okay. Change login bean into login. Okay, and import the packages all from util only. Okay, so this is for select star from login query. It will retrieve all the information. Okay, save it. Now we can go ahead and create your container, which is spring.xml. Right click on src and create new file. Name as spring.xml. Okay. If you remember, in Hibernate and all, we have a separate XML, and there we will be doing configuration. Hibernate.cfg.xml, mapping.xml and all. In normal JDBC, we will be using Java coding to connect with your database, right? But here we are moving that connection part into XML only. In Spring.xml only, we need to complete the connection also, database connection. So let me give you the beans. Paste. Okay, here what and all you need to change at line number 9. Okay, driver class name line number 10 and all you need to change. Open cfg.xml. Yeah, open that. So copy the content, only the content of driver, first line number 14. In between the content is there, right? Only copy that. Copy. Okay, paste at line number 10 value inside the double quotes. Okay, now go back, copy the URL line number 11 content. Yeah, okay, paste it and change your username and password value. Password is same. Okay, close that file, cfg.xml. So I told you it is like an assembly. Everything is independent item. We need to assemble it one by one by one. So whatever the beans you are going to have in spring.xml, it will get attached with one by one by one, like a waterfalls model. At line number 9, you are giving bean ID equals ds, right? At line number 9, bean ID equals ds. You can see at line number 17, ref equals ds, which means line number 16 you are having bean id equals jdbc template. So you are attaching jdbc template with the ds, means line number 16 is getting assembled, getting connected with line number 9. Now line number 21 you can see rfe equals jdbc template. That actually whatever the value you are giving inside the ref double quotes, that is going to be the previous bean id. That's it. Clear everyone? Any questions on this? Okay, now we can go ahead create the front end class. Right click on src, maybe login test, not there. Yeah, no. Class name can be login test. Just to have the couple of
Oh,
lines to load the spring class
what
path
about
xml application context.
fine?
No, you are creating file. Cancel it. Go ahead and create a class. That's it. Everything is completed. We are going to test it. Right
It's in
click on
package.
com.intuos, create a class. Class name can be login test. Okay, fine. Okay, main, have a main mother also. Finish. So use your 2 lines to load it. Class path XML application context. Type class path, control space bar. Okay. Okay. Inside the parenthesis, double quotes, load the file spring.xml. Okay, and next line, we shouldn't create a reference variable for a bean class because we are already also having a front end class, DAO class, as a service for bean class. So we should create a reference variable for DAO class. So login DAO LD equals typecast login DAO outside context dot get bean of whatever the ID you set for login DAO in spring.xml you need to give. I think it is small letter LD. Get bean of small letter LD. Double quotes, in double quotes LD. Okay. Yeah, at line number 20. Okay. Save it. That's it. We can play with the table. Okay. Create an object for login bean. I mean, sorry, login. Login L equals new login. And do all your insert value. L dot set ID, set username, set password. And next line, int result equals ld dot you can call your insert method, insert user, yeah, pass that el. That's it. Next line, just a sysout result, and close your connection, context dot close. That's it. Run and check. 1. Okay. Yeah, we are not able to see your Postgres because you are sharing only Eclipse, but that's fine if it is inserting. But 1 minute. Yes, this is correct. So have a look on this coding part. In normal JDBC, we'll be having 3 to 4 lines to create a connection. Even in your Hibernate, we used to have some 6 to 8 lines of code to create a session factory, session object and all. But here, nothing we are doing. Everything is configured in XML, right? It reduces so many coding parts. Okay. Now you can play with your calling the all method or calling by ID and all. Comment line number 13 to 18.
18.
Let's do complete 13 to 18. Okay. Now let's do by retrieving only by ID. You can pass any ID, and for that ID it will retrieve the information. How you can do that? So create a reference variable for your bean class. Login L equals ld dot get by ID. Get by ID. Now you can pass the 5 ID itself. 5. Okay. Um, okay, any number. What if it is in table? It will give you. Next line. Do sysout. Sysout. L dot get username. L dot get password. That's it. Okay. This is to get one data records for particular ID. And what we need to do for getting all the ID, all the data. So comment those 3 lines. We'll give you the collection coding in the chat. Copy paste.
These 2
This
lines.
is simple collection only. You can write the coding, no issues. Copy paste this. Comment line number 21 and 22 and paste. Okay. Just uncomment line number 25. Import the packages. Change login bean into login. And DAO into LD, right hand side. LD is the object name. Okay. Okay. Run and check. Okay. So 3 don't have any data in the table. Okay. 3 is going to be number of records. We are printing at line number 29. Clear? So like this, you can play with all the methods. Whatever the scenario you need, whatever the query you need to play, you can create a predefined method and you can call that method whenever you want. That's it. Any questions here, please ask me with respect to Spring JDBC. Just you need to compare what is the advantage or what are the work is reducing when you are doing normal JDBC with respect to Spring JDBC. That's it. Any questions, Niti, Dharnesh?
No, no, Vijay.
No.
Okay, then we can go ahead with the Spring Hibernate. create new project. Finish. For Spring Hibernate, I gave you the complete package. Can you share the whole screen? Stop share and share the whole screen. Okay. Now go to that folders, whatever the jar files you are having. Not here. Go back from the folder. You need to extract it, I guess. Still, it is in the zip format. Whatever files I have given.
These
Yeah,
one.
here extract the last one, Spring HIB, to load all the jars inside that folder. Last one. Spring HIB. Yeah, extract. Okay, go inside. Okay, that's it. So now you can delete the MySQL connector jar because you are not using it, right? Go back. Yeah, delete MySQL connector. Yes. And if you want, you can copy paste your posters jar here so that you can load it in the whole way. It's up to you. If you want to load separately, that's fine. So now go to build path properties and select all the jars. Close all the stuff with respect to Spring JDBC.
So what do I select from here?
Yeah, control A.
A,
Everything we
all.
need. All these are filtered actually, not it is all the Spring jars. Whatever needed, that only. Okay. Okay. Apply and close. Create a package com.n2s. Maybe you can copy paste the login bean class from the previous project. Not this Spring JDBC. Yeah. Okay. Now minimize all rest of the projects. Spring JDBC, and at the top I have sample everything. Okay. Now yes, we are going to have DAO class again, but here it is different. So create login DAO class. So here the reference variable, I mean the private variable is going to be private hibernate template. H and T is caps. Private hibernate template. HIB template. Yes. Okay. I think it should be 4, not 3. The package, you need delete the package line and input it again. Is that correct? Org dot spring orm hibernate. Okay, fine. Now the variable name can be just template, space template, small letter. Okay, save it. Okay. Now create getter and setters. Place the cursor on the variable and you can do. Okay. Again, yes, we need to do all the methods, whatever the predefined methods we want. But good thing is, yeah, we already seen in Hibernate itself, we are not going to dependent on query here, right? 95% there is no query. 5% is also not a direct query. We will be calling that as Hibernate query language, HQL. In Hibernate, I'm talking. So here, yes, the same thing. Only we are going to call the inbuilt methods. So first to create a method, public void insert user, public void insert user, pass the login L, and inside the method use your template variable, template dot. You will be having a ready-made method here. Save off method will be there, inbuilt method. Save off, pause that L. Now, copy paste the method 2 more times for update user, delete user, and the method is going to be template dot update, template dot delete. So see here, even it is reducing lot of work compared to jdbc. And also get by id, picking by id, retrieving from values, very simple here. Okay, and create one more method now. Delete of one. Okay, one more method to get by id, right? So method name can be public, return type is login. So public login get by id is a method name. Get by id, pass the parameter as int space id, and inside the method login L equals typecast login, typecast login, capital L. Okay, and outside use the template variable, template dot get method, template dot get off, dot get off, your class name login, yeah, get off, login, login class comma id, login dot, put a dot, you'll be getting a class note. Yes, hit it, login dot class comma id. That's it. Next line, return L, return L, because your method return type is login, right? So return L. So this method is to retrieve one value for particular ID. You can compare, right? In jdbc we were writing so many codes using row mapper class and all, but that and all reduced here in Hibernate. And create one more method to retrieve all the information. So since we are retrieving so many, the return type is going to be list. So public list get all users. uh, Generic is going to be login. Good. Get all users. No need to pass any parameter because retrieving all. So inside the method, create a variable for list. List L equals new array list. L equals new array list. Yeah, since you are not importing the package, it is giving error. First import the package for list. Okay. New array list. Okay. And next line, L equals, use your reference variable. L equals template dot. There will be a method called load all. Template dot load all of. Yeah, and inside that same thing, login dot class. Login dot class. And next line, return L. That's it. Very simple compared to the previous bigger methods in your jdbc, right? Save it. Now we have created all the stuffs. Now, yes, we need to create the container spring.xml, but before that, of course, when you're playing with Hibernate, even it is a normal Hibernate or a Spring Hibernate, we need to create a mapping XML for your bean class and your table. Okay, so we need to create couple of XML files here. Right click source. One file can be spring.xml, and another XML is going to be login.hbm.xml. Finish. One more file, login.hbm.xml. HBM means hibernate mapping. So this HBM is more or less of same of your hibernate file. Same thing. Let me give you the XML coding. This is the same thing we used in hibernate also. No change in that. In the chat. Copy paste. Okay. Change line number 7 class name. It is going to be com.entos.login. And check once again ID, username, password. Spelling is correct on your login.java. ID, username, password. Okay, no caps or small. Okay, save it. No more change here. We already seen these codings in your Hibernate itself. Okay, now we need to configure everything in the spring.xml. Go back to spring.xml. I will give you the coding. So it's a little bit more. I will give, say, 2 parts. Till database configuration and okay, so see. Since we are eliminating hibernate cfg.xml, we are loading all the stuff in spring.xml itself. So it will be a little bit more. Paste it. Okay. Okay. Only that much is retrieving off. jdbc my okay. Hold on. So line number 18 it is getting. Do one thing. On your previous Spring jdbc XML. Okay, hold on. Just copy line number 10 to 13. Line number 10 to 13. 10 to 13. Copy, go there. 1 minute. Yeah, just replace 17 and 18. Okay. Username, password. Okay, now close the bin. Next line, less than slash. Less than slash. And one more less than slash. After next line, one more less than slash for top level beans. Okay. So this is the first database configuration start. Copy line number 15, the comment, and paste after line number 21. Make it as end, database configuration end. Okay. Now the rest of the steps I will give. Mapping resources till template config, 2 items I'm giving. Control C. Yeah, copy paste after line number 22. Give some space after line number 22 and paste it. Paste it. Can you double click on spring.xml? Let's make the file less bigger one. Double click on spring.xml on the name of
The
it.
entire thing is not there.
Yeah, we will do it. First, enlarge the file, spring.xml.
Oh, okay.
You close that spring.xml, so we shouldn't get confused. The old one. The second one, yeah. Okay, now, so line number 25. Okay, move your cursor. Okay, data source, everything is same. Login dot hbm dot xml. How many mapping files you are having? Login dot hbm, register dot hbm, update dot hbm. If you are having like this, you need to copy paste line number 30 again and again to make a list. The complete items you need to mention. Okay, and this one, line number 37, you need to change the dialect. Go and check your previous hibernate XML, config XML, hibernate.cfg.xml, not inside Spring, your hibernate, yeah, HIB sample, okay, copy the dialect, line number 10 content, line number 10, 10 content, only the content inside the, okay, yeah, so line number 37, content you need to change. Is it same? Hold on. Yeah, okay, HSQL dialect, but what I'm asking is cfg.x. Is it Hibernate related only, or we need to change into Postgres? That is what I'm asking. But since it is not related to MySQL or Postgres, let it be. If you are getting any error, let's change it. Okay, let it be. No, come back. Do Control Z. Yeah, let it be. And template, my session factory. Instead of doing all the stuffs in the coding, we are doing all the stuff in XML itself. Line number 48, change your class name DAO as caps. DAO as caps. Okay, and only that much is copied. It seems. Um, login.dao. Okay, you can ref equals template, double quotes, and after that you can close that less than slash property. At the end of the line 49, close with double quotes. Double quotes. Okay, now put greater than symbol. Okay, that's it. Now from the next line, I'm giving in the chat. Close the slash bean. Next lines less than slash. Next line, move to the next line. Yeah, move the closing bean to the next line. Okay, now copy line number 43 comment and put after that and make it a and template config bean, and the last item is going to be your transaction manager. So we talked it about it, grammatic or declarative, why we need transaction management, everything we talked. So here we are doing declarative transaction management. Copy paste after line number 53. I think that is correct, Nikhil. We need to change that dialect. For Hibernate, here we are using HSQL. So for Hibernate, we need to use your Postgres dialect. So copy paste it. Yes, that is correct one. Okay, good. And copy the content from the chat. The recent one I sent. Okay.
This
What is
has
the
been
error?
deleted, right? Mapping. It's been repeated.
Do Control Z. Do Control Z. Okay. Mapping, everything is correct. QL dialect. After the template config. Yeah, after that, after line number 53, send to the recent chat. Take it for transaction management.
Okay.
It is starting as transaction manager start. Okay, that's it. So everything is predefined, and for doing the configuring the transaction management, we are doing this. Okay. Save it. That's it. Have a look once again. Let me know if you're having any other questions on this. Anyone? So we are moving all the hibernate.cfg here in this coding. Apart from that, whatever you are doing the configuration over in the coding, Java coding also, we are moving here, like creating session factory objects and all, everything we are doing in XML only, not in the Java coding. Clear? Now go ahead, create a test class. Minimize all the other projects, dexpand, hib sample, spring jdbc. Okay, right click, test, login test or something. Have a main method also. Okay, so complete those two lines. Context, class path xml. Yeah. Okay, next line. Yeah. No. What is the second line? You're closing it immediately. Second line, we are having a DAO class, right? So reference variable for DAO class, login DAO, LD equals typecast login DAO. Typecast first. Typecast login DAO. No new. Yeah. Typecast login DAO. And outside context dot get bean of what is the D, yeah? Check in spring.xml. D or LD at line number 48. D. Okay, just D. D. Okay. Semicolon. That's it. So we can try with insertion first. Login L equals new login. Create an object for login and setter methods. So now you should get one error. I will tell you how to correct it. First, I want everyone to see that error. Why that error is coming, you need to see. Okay. LD dot call your method. What is the method? Insert user. Huh? Yeah. Pause the DL. And next line have sysout success. Now run and check what is the output you are getting. You should get an error. Okay. What is the error? Read it. From the bottom you are seeing invalid data access usage. So write operations are not allowed in read only mode, right? Everyone seeing the error? Niti, Dharnesh? So this is kind of permission thing. Right now your the table is in read only mode only. You are trying to insert. For insert, update and delete, you are trying to change the data or update the table, new data, right? So for that, you need to have read write permission. So that permission you need to give using annotations for those methods. So go back to your DAO class, login DAO. The above your insert user method have an annotation at the rate transactional, capital T. Put control space bar. Transactional, open and close parenthesis. No double quotes, write everything directly. Read only O is caps. Read only O is caps. Read only equals false. False, comma. By default it will be true, so we are making as false. Comma, propagation equals, everything is small letter. Propagation equals PROPA. Yeah, equals again propagation, capital P. Propagation, put a dot, capital P. Yeah, put a dot. You'll be getting lot of options. Select require underscore new. Requires underscore new. That's it. Copy paste the annotation for rest of the two methods, update and delete also. For get by ID, get all users, we no need to have, because get by ID, get all users doesn't affect the table. You are just simply retrieving the information. But these three items is actually affecting the table. Okay. Now go to test.java and run it. Clear? Success. You can check the table records. It should get inserted. Okay. You verified the data on the table? No, you should use the same thing, for loop using collections. Okay, I will give you those two methods code in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, copy paste. I put in the chat, Nikhil, copy paste it for both of the methods, get by ID and get all users. Got it? So this is how the Spring JDBC and Spring Hibernate used to work. Let me know if you're having any questions. Have a look on all the steps again.
Yeah, I just have one doubt. Yeah, Vijay, can you hear me?
Oh, Nikhil, I think your voice is too low.
Can you hear me? Is it better now?
Yeah, I think
Sorry.
so.
Dharnesh, what's your question?
No, no, Nikhil has some question, Nikhil.
Yeah, go ahead, Nikhil.
Yeah. So if you add another entry with the same ID, what will happen?
Same ID, it is going to act like an update. You should use update. Go to the DAO class. Update user, we are having update method, and insert user, we are having save method. But I think in Spring JDBC also, like in Spring JDBC, can you open in Spring JDBC the DAO class? Under Spring JDBC project, open the DAO class. Yeah. So here you can see all the method is going to be update method only, line number 26, 31 and 36. That's why the update and insert is both will work in the same way if you're passing in the same ID. But in Hibernate, we are having save method for insert and update method for a separate update. So I don't know, maybe either it is going to give error or update will work. Do one thing, give the same ID and run it and check. Comment line number 31 to 40. 31 to 40 and give some maybe IDS 5. We're already having records
No,
for 5 or
actually, this
6, right?
31 to 40 will show the entire database, right? So we'll just let it.
Okay, run it then.
So I've just added this same 6, right?
Okay,
So I made it all use.
run it.
So this is the original
Mm-hmm.
one. And
Yeah, run it. It's not updating, I guess, right? But still it is not throwing error also.
no.
But can you try line number 20, change into update user? Instead of insert user, change into update user. And 1 minute, can you scroll down the console? Let's make sure it is throwing any error above 4. No error,
Method
right?
through error.
Invocation target exception. Is that due to that issue or any other warnings related? I'm not sure. Okay, try now. Let's see whether we are getting the same error with update. No, we are getting the same error, but now this is different. Can you open batch? Okay, row count for update 0. What it is? Actual row count 3, expected 1. Okay, go back. Set ID. Okay, set pass. Yeah, comment line number 17. See, this is something. Okay, go to DAO, login DAO. For update, what the complete login we are setting up. Complete thing. Okay, go to test.java. Then let's try seeing ID and only password you are updating, right? So comment line number. Okay, username you are changing. So you should comment line number 18, uncomment line number 17. Pass only username and ID 6 and check your update is working or not. But I don't think it should work in the same way. You are getting error.
Same error.
This is due to something else. Batch update return control count or update 0. Really, it is not like you can. 1 minute. Come back, show me the coding. Yes, that is the issue. We are not at all use. Okay, LD we are using LD.update user. Uncomment line number 18 also. It is not an issue. If the ID is already there, even you are passing one data or two data doesn't matter. For that ID, it should insert the data. But why it is not happening here? Let me check in my end. Can you check delete is happening or not? Go back to test. Go back to test. Comment line number 18 and 19. Comment line number 18 and 19. And just call the ld.delete user of el method. Run and check. Same thing. So update delete is not happening, only insert is happening. Batch is still on release of batch. jdbc statements. Is that the table still locked with the previous project?
No, I mean, if we can write into the table, then
Sorry.
if we can write into the table, then that shouldn't be a problem, right?
What is the problem you're telling?
I mean, we have we are able to write into the table, right? We're able to
Yeah,
add.
insertion is
Yeah.
happening, right?
So there
Okay.
is write access. So
Okay. Copy the error. Batch update returned. Copy the error and put it in Google.
batch. Which
Batch
one? This?
update. Yeah, complete error. Complete line. Only the end of the line. Expected one. Starting from batch. No. Yeah, starting from batch till expected one. Or that is enough. From update is enough, I guess. Okay, paste it in Google. Hibernate. Okay, open that. Oh, it is happening. Okay, scroll down. What is the solution they have given? Updating, deleting actually exists in DB. Scroll down. Okay, go back to your open your Spring JDBC and check if update and delete is happening there. If it is issue with there also, then this might be some permission level from the table end. Open the login test. After line number, let it be, yeah, uncomment it, yeah. Then comment line number 19 or change there itself. We can do update user. Just change the method as update user. Okay, run and check. Change value. Set password or username into different one.
Right. Look at this.
So data is updated there, right? It can be an exception or warning, I guess. From that program only you updated this username, right, Nikhil?
Yeah. It worked. It
So it
updated.
is
But
updating. Yeah, it is updating. Go back there. So what we are getting is a kind of a warning or some exception only. I don't know why we are getting that, but still the value is updating actually.
right.
Need to check on that. What is the error? Why it is happening? Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, the table is updated.
Search in Google why that exception is happening. Maybe I will also check from my end to resolve that. And can you change here and update? Go to login test. Change now. Change data into some username into anything different. Line number 18. Change the username Vijay. Okay. Now give something different. That is what you already gave, right? Okay. Save it and run it. Oh, no. Hold on. You are using insert user only again.
Yeah.
Change into update.
Okay.
At line number 19, update user and now give different name. Try to give Nikhil or Niti something. Okay, run and check now. So here it is not an issue, right? So there's some hibernate exception is occurring. We need to check why it is occurring. Even though the process is success, we are getting that error or exception. Need to check on that. Okay. Apart from this, any questions, anyone? Niti, Ganesh, I'm not sure whether you are recreating all the scenario in your end. I'll try to check all the samples from Nikhil. Please reload
Yes.
from your end and try it. Okay.
Yeah, okay, Vijay.
Okay. Anything else, Nikhil?
No.
Okay. Then let's meet tomorrow, guys. Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vijay.